Hi, and welcome to the weekly salmon fishing update for June 3rd. We've got a lot of exciting information to cover this week. Our commission just wrapped up a meeting where they approved 3 fisheries to open, including a reopening of the lower Salmon River in a section from Time Zone Bridge upstream to Shorts Creek. That'll be open Saturday and Sunday of this weekend. We've got a jack fishery opening up in the Clearwater River Basin in select areas. That'll open up on Friday. And they also approved a season for the South Fork Salmon River that'll open in late June. So lots of exciting information to cover. I encourage you to check out the blog that was recently posted by Joe DuPont, our Clearwater Region Fisheries Manager. And I also encourage you to check out our website that has a lot of additional information about seasons and rules and other information. That's it for this week's introduction. Let's get to the report.
This weekly salmon fishing update contains information for the Lower Salmon River, the Little Salmon River, the Snake River, and the Clearwater River Basin Chinook fisheries. Any areas not mentioned in this weekly salmon fishing update are currently closed to fishing for Chinook salmon. The Lower Salmon River is scheduled to reopen for Chinook salmon fishing this Saturday, June 5th, and Sunday, June 6th. Fishing hours will be from 5:30 a.m. Mountain Time or 4:30 a.m. Pacific Time to 10 p.m. Mountain Time or 9 p.m. Pacific Time. The daily bag limit is 4 salmon, only one of which may be an adult, and the possession limit is 12 salmon, only 3 of which may be adults. Only a small portion of the Lower Salmon River is reopening to Chinook salmon fishing this weekend. The fishing zone will be from Time Zone Bridge upstream to the mouth of Shorts Creek. The rest of the Lower Salmon River will remain closed to fishing for Chinook salmon. The Little Salmon River will be open to fishing for Chinook salmon 4 days per week, Thursday through Sunday. Fishing hours are from 5:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. Mountain Time, and the daily bag limit is 4 salmon, only one of which may be an adult. The possession limit is 12 salmon, only 3 of which may be adults. The Little Salmon River is open from the mouth upstream to Smoky Boulder Road. The Snake River is open to fishing for Chinook salmon 7 days per week. Fishing hours are from 5:30 a.m. Mountain Time to 10 p.m. Mountain Time. The daily bag limit is 4 salmon, only one of which may be an adult, and the possession limit is 12 salmon, only 3 of which may be adults. The Snake River is open from the Dug Bar boat ramp upstream to Hells Canyon Dam. The Clearwater River drainage was recently opened by the Idaho Fish and Game Commission for a jack-only fishery that will start this Friday, June 4th. Fishing will be allowed 4 days per week in select areas, Thursday through Sunday, and the fishing hours are from 4:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific Time. The daily bag limit is 4 jack salmon. All adults must be released, and therefore the possession limit is 12 jack salmon. You may not have an adult Chinook in your possession in the Clearwater drainage fishery. The areas that will be open for this jack fishery are shown in the map on the right. The Clearwater River will be open from the Pink House boat ramp upstream to Greer Bridge. The North Fork Clearwater River will be open from the mouth upstream to Dworshak Dam. The Middle Fork Clearwater River will be open from the confluence with the South Fork Clearwater upstream to the Nez Perce Tribal Reservation boundary. And the South Fork Clearwater will be open from the Nez Perce Tribal Reservation boundary upstream to the posted sign just upstream of the Mount Idaho Grade Bridge. I encourage you to visit the IDFG website where we'll have more detailed maps and specific listings of these areas that are open for this fishery. I also wanted to let you know about an upcoming season on the South Fork Salmon River. The Commission recently approved a season for the South Fork Salmon River that will open on Saturday, June 26th. On that opening weekend, the fishery will be open on Saturday and Sunday, and then on following weekends, the fishery will be open on Friday through Monday until the season closes. Keep in mind that we do have a season limit for adult Chinook salmon of 10 adults per individual. And therefore, if you're one of those lucky anglers that's been filling up your card this year, you might want to leave a couple of slots open to catch an adult and keep one on the South Fork Salmon River. at the latter part of June and early part of July. This is an exciting fishery for us this year. It's been a couple years since we've had a fishery in the South Fork salmon, so I'm sure a lot of people are going to be excited about this one. Looking at hatchery returns at Rapid River, things have really picked up in the last week. We've been hovering around 75 to 80 adults per day for several days now, and we did have one big day on June 1st where we trapped 158 adults. I expect this to continue to be strong numbers for the next couple of weeks, and what this means is there's a lot of fish in the Little Salmon River, and catch rates are going to be good this coming interval. So get down there and get some while the season's still open. Now I want to switch and take a look at some of the recent creel data from the last fishery interval. On the Salmon River, fishing was good all throughout all three sections of the river last weekend on Thursday and Friday when the fishery was open. You can see that over 100 adults were caught in all three sections from Rice Creek all the way up to the mouth of Shorts Creek. Fishing catch rates were very good. Hours per fish kept were under 10 hours for the two lower sections of the lower salmon. And our total harvest for the week was 329 adults, bringing our season total to 736 adults. As I mentioned previously, the lower Salmon River in the Park Hole area from the Time Zone Bridge upstream to Shorts Creek will be reopening for fishing on Saturday and Sunday this weekend, and I do expect that to be the last opening for the lower Salmon River this season. Looking at the Little Salmon River, as anticipated, catch rates increased dramatically last week and a lot of adults were harvested. We anticipate our catch rates to continue to be good for this coming interval, and our harvest to date in the Little Salmon River is sitting at 191 adults. So we have several hundred more to catch in that fishery before that will close. However, with fish in the river and the lower Salmon River closing, we do expect harvest to increase dramatically in this next weekend in the Little Salmon River. And finally, on the Snake River, we estimated there were 38 adults kept and 0 jacks during the last interval, bringing our season total to 88 adults kept in the Snake River fishery. We have plenty of harvest year remaining in that fishery, and I expect that to continue for several more weeks. That's it for this week's report. I hope you're either on the river right now or heading up that way for the weekend. If you're heading out this weekend, I wish you the best of luck, and we'll see you next week.